Well, it looks like the Natty King and friends are back at it again. Yeah, the whole gang is here. But I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. And the end is near, so let's drink beer.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast, sponsored by Premium Cabinets. Shout out to John Morgan and family over there. If you're looking to get any cabinet work done or kitchen remodeling, holler at them at 314-499-8800. All right, hey yo, we're back. Tim's talking to himself right now while he's Tim has a problem with texting.
You're not an idiot.
And talking out loud.
Your parents did love you.
While he does it.
I'm here.
I tell him he should probably just do fucking talk to text. Since he's talking the text anyway,
that
but
was
whatever.
so fucking. That was hilarious. I'm sitting here talking as I'm texting.
Every word,
you're
every
like,
fucking
they
word.
have a thing, and I'm like, fuck off. Wait a minute. That actually made sense.
I think you even what you even say out loud, like period.
You should hear my dad do it.
Oh,
it's the worst.
Anyway, it's June 14th, Friday. It is fucking 1:13 p.m. It is a late day for us. This is a late time.
It is
for us
a
to be
late
on the
day.
show.
It is a late day, and I'm glad you got the memo on. Let's dress up today.
I wore a sleeveless shirt. If you go to YouTube,
gotta show them guns, bitches.
At Beer Fam Podcast, you can see what we're doing in here. We're just sitting here like a bunch of fucking dorks as usual.
Last time I look at my phone during this podcast, the
nice.
volleyball tournament tomorrow that I just found out about. I'm a shitty friend. Does it have to be 3 girls, 3 guys? What are the rules?
Who cares?
It doesn't matter?
Who gives a shit?
I'll identify as a chick
whatever
tomorrow.
you already do.
I do it
You
pretty
already
much,
do.
7 days a week.
It is June. You can identify as whatever you want. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, I got pink nails today. Speaking of, my daughter painted my nails last night.
Is that what you're telling them?
And I didn't realize that the shit doesn't come. Have you ever fucking had fingernail paint on your nails?
I haven't.
It does not come off.
I haven't.
You
That's
need
why
gasoline.
I don't do it. Now, I do it on my toes, but I don't do it on my actual fingernails.
You need to light your fingernails on fire to get it off. It's just... Anyway, tomorrow we got the thing. What's tomorrow?
The big thing. Tomorrow, Saturday, June something.
15th. What are we doing?
Frankie Martins. Well, I'll tell you what you're doing. You're not going to be sitting down all fucking day. You're going to be walking around, shaking hands, kissing babies.
No, I'm going to
apologizing for those you've offended.
It's an apology tour.
God damn it, I hope that guy's there.
It's an apology.
I almost feel like inviting him. Hey, buddy, you want your chance?
Here's your
I got you.
Oh, the guy that hates me from Oktoberfest that I'd never met or heard of in my
John
entire
Martin,
life.
or Jesus Christ, did I just say John Martin?
John Martin Bon Jovi.
John Morgan at Frankie Martin's.
John Morgan, yes. Might as well plug Premium Cabinets.
Do it.
Premier fucking.
Do it.
Premium Cabinets. There you go.
What a great time. Do not take advice from that guy on where to eat, though. I saw you come back on that text and try to make him feel good. That was not fucking good. That was some dog shit food. We're not going to say the name of the place, but
I can tell you that it was in Fenton, and I did not enjoy it very much.
Yeah.
I had like 3 different entrees, and each one I was like, I'll try something else.
But we loved you, John.
John Morgan. He's a lot taller than I thought.
He is.
That was a nice, handsome man.
And that guy's got the whitest goddamn teeth I've ever. I kept putting my shades on. I'm like,
the thing. John Morgan is not only sponsors this podcast out of the goodness of his heart, but he's a handsome fella. That
handsome
guy,
son of a bitch.
Nice tan on him. Fucking dressed well. Big old muscles, teeth, hair was beautiful.
I hope you every now and then
talk about you like this all the time.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I knew where you were going with that. You're getting jealous.
Low brain cell count. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents didn't love him. Yeah, talks to himself.
That's my buddy Tim. Anyway, tomorrow, fuck that. I don't even know why we're telling them, because by the time they listen to this, it's going to already have happened.
Right.
So,
time machine.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Tomorrow, Frankie Martin's Garden.
Are you excited? I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love getting together with the crew. It's usually pretty hectic. I have a feeling that this is going to be the biggest one that we've ever had.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to be there.
Yeah. Well,
1,000 plus? You want to get an over-under going?
Oh, for sure. Over 1,000.
What's the capacity at that place?
Fuck, I don't know.
Let's break that motherfucker down.
I don't know.
Kidding, Frankie. We don't
outdoors.
want to break anything. I know.
Is there a capacity at outdoor places?
I would have to assume if 500,000 people showed up, Cottleville is going to step in and say,
if you're blocking the
fire
street,
marshal, right.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, no, I'm excited. It's always a good time to get together with the people that you see online every day,
right?
That support the causes that we, you talk to them every day, and then you get to see them in person. Like Amy Smith flew in Dave Walters flying in. Are they already here?
Are they really? I saw
here.
you took a picture with Amy somewhere yesterday, right? Didn't you have?
No, I posted that today to tell her happy birthday.
Nice.
But that was from fucking January.
Okay.
We went to Colorado where her and her husband Mike live. But yeah, no, it's just real hectic. It's gonna be hot, kinda. But we have a pavilion. Yeah. We got a spot.
Well,
Shaded.
your buddy's going to be out there either A, playing volleyball, or B, playing pickleball. Maybe both, but I'm there to fucking win.
As long as there's balls.
As long as there's some fucking balls. I'm there.
Balls.
I am there.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. We have Mark Perkins going on 7 to 10. That'd be fun. Karaoke contest. That'd be fun.
You want to get up and do something? Do a little duet? A little Hall & Oates?
Would you?
If I know the lyrics of the song, I absolutely, 1,000% I do that. What do you want to do?
Absolutely will.
Yeah. I'm already getting nervous about it. Yeah.
You got a little hiccup in your.
I've only had about 4 of these today, so.
It's late in the day. So, yeah, it's like almost 1:30. So
brought to you by our sponsors, Monster, C2, and Electrolit.
C4. Don't cut the fucking thing short.
No, I'm only going to drink half of it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our podcast. Thanks for coming out.
Good night and God bless.
But yeah, so you're probably legitimately on your 3rd or 4th energy drink.
I've had probably 6 cups of coffee, and this is my first energy drink. So,
okay, so not
2
bad.
kilos of cocaine. I don't know if that matters.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
Still never tried it. Very proud of that.
Not bad. You did say earlier that you get kind of nervous talking to people and getting on stage, and
I don't get nervous for that. I don't like when it's the impromptu. You're just kind of there as a spectator. Hey, Tim, get up and say a couple of words, and it's going to be something like very heartfelt. I'm not going to go into what it is, but it's something you would like to have some sort of a speech kind of prepared for.
Just thrown on the spot.
I'm good with getting up there and kind of winging it. I just prefer have a little bit of a, bit of an outline of what I'm actually going to talk about.
A little bit of a rough draft.
Exactly. Yeah. And I've got a habit of talking way too much. So the problem is I get on and I see people going, we're waiting to fucking eat after you're done, dude. Yeah. And it's like, all right, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Fucking music
Love you all.
They play at the Oscars.
Yeah.
To get you out there.
Somebody comes and just kind of grabs me.
Oh, I got to fuck with somebody tomorrow. I got to have somebody give a speech tomorrow, and I got to hit him with that. Who can we do that to?
Well, we can say the name now because they're not.
No, they're not going to know. Yeah.
Fuck. Who could we do it?
Who would? Dave Walter. What
about Chad Lewis?
He won't get up there.
What about Faust?
Oh, yes.
I get to finally meet Faust.
We're getting his ass.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Hang on.
Why do you try to separate him and I feel like you'll hang out with me and then you'll hang out with him, but you'll never hang out with us.
It's hard enough to hang out with you.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that.
Fucking hard enough.
And then you throw him into the mix.
That's like trying to catch Bigfoot fucking a unicorn.
Does he ever? He takes it in good humor that I say he looks like a crooked politician, right? And that is
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, that is a fucking compliment, by the way.
Before I lose my train of thought, set a reminder to play the Oscars music for Justin Faust tomorrow after I get him to say some fucking words on the thing.
God damn, that flowed well.
I didn't
so Faust, Justin, and
play the Oscars music. All right,
here I'll fucking text it to you.
Yes, well, thank you. But then set a reminder reminding me to look at my text.
Gotcha.
This is how ADHD works, folks. Welcome. Yeah, no, he's you'll like him. We definitely got to fuck with him though. Did I tell you? I forgot to tell you. Or I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we're gonna be doing a foot race. You're fucking come on. We're gonna be doing a foot race tomorrow.
You and Chad.
Me and Chad
if I'm
are
not
doing
mistaken.
A foot race.
Okay, all right.
He called me out, and I got
the big race.
I got a dust.
The big race.
I'm gonna sleep in because my hot tub blew the fuse on the alarm clock.
All right.
No, he's 40 meters, 40 yards. I don't know.
The fuck is a meter? What is that?
Isn't it like 3 inches? Yeah. So I tell him that. I'm like, hey, dude.
Well, I weigh 185 stones.
Well, what the fuck are they talking about over there, you know? But yeah, it's 40, I think meters, 3 feet, 3 inches.
Okay.
And a yard is 3 feet, which at that point.
Can you just go start here and then I'll walk for a little while and go, okay, whoever gets to me the fastest?
Absolutely.
And then you beat him and he goes, well, I'm built more for long distance. You know,
Something's gonna come up.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I've already got I'm going to bring a rock in my pocket. And if he's beating me, I'm going to fucking fall and I'm going to blame him.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm going to take a dive.
You want to hear a funny story about a rock?
Iraq.
Yeah. No, this is
Barack
funny.
Obama?
No, yes.
Iraq.
I see what you did
Iraq?
there. I'll make it really quick. So my first, so I was in the Air Force. I get back. I go to my first, weekend thing. I did the Air National Guard. I was not full-time, all right? So the first time there, I never smoked weed back then. I got high at a party the fucking night before. We hear on the intercom a name called, and I go, what's that? And they go, oh, you got randomly selected. You got to go run 3 miles, and then they got to drug test you. And I go, you got to be fucking kidding. Like, literally the second time I've ever smoked weed in my life. So I'm already sweating. I'm already picturing, how am I going to tell my parents, and how am I going to handle the look of disappointment on their face? Like, you joined the goddamn Air Force, and you got kicked out after your first day because you got high. So I'm fucking running, and I'm like, and I see this little hole in the ground or whatnot, like a little pothole or whatnot. So no, I'm looking around. There's nobody around me. I just lay down and I just start holding my ankle. Right? They're like, "What happened?" I was like, "Man, I didn't see this," and I stepped in it and I rolled my ankle. So immediately they're like, "We got to take you to the hospital." Well, because I'm on military time, they have to take me all the way to Scott Air Force Base.
Why?
So
why? Because you're on military time.
Because if you're on duty, they got to take you to they're not going to take me to a hospital and spend that money. They're going to take it to the VA. So anyway, long story short, one of my coworkers, guy's being awesome. He's like, dude, I got you. And I got my arm around him. I'm like, what are you doing in life? You got this poor guy schlepping you around. So they take me there, and I'm not trying to shit on VA doctors, but I got my ankle up. My ankle looks brand new, right? And the guy's going, okay, move it. And I'm like, oh, I can't. And he touches it and he goes, oh, yeah, I feel it right here. Yeah, you really fucking tore this one all to get out of a drug test.
And you literally no problem.
And I was fine. I was absolutely
and this
fine.
doctor could have swore.
Oh, yeah,
it
was. He's like, yeah, we might have to amputate that bitch.
Nice
yeah.
to back you up.
So hopefully that I'm past the statute of limitation where they can't go back and say, hey, you owe us for all this back pay because we could have kicked you out. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Drugs do not pay.
Well, so you didn't have to take the test.
I didn't have to take the test. No.
God,
yeah.
What a fucking theatrical. Just good for you.
Yeah. So
hey,
when you bring up rock, and faking that you tripped over, it triggered that memory for me.
Man, childhood trauma
to remind me of what a fucking con I am. Anyway,
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow I'm sure I'm gonna have to speak in front of a lot of people. What are you going to say?
I don't know. You got anything prepared, or are you just going to get up there and wing it?
What do you think I should do? I don't fucking prepare anything. I just get up there and yap.
Do you think you should thank everybody for being there? Probably want to write that one down. That's good.
That just flows.
That's good.
That's just
right there. Yeah.
That's that natural.
Yeah.
That just comes out.
Yeah.
That's what's just. So that'll be easy. I don't know what else I should.
I don't know, man. What do you?
Fuck her right in the pussy. I'm gonna yell "fuck her" right in the pussy.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
Never mind. All good. That's all I got to say. And then I can walk off.
The lovely residents of Cottleville, I'm sure they'll love to hear that.
I think what I'll do is I'll thank everybody for being there and tell them it was a good run, and I'm shutting the group down.
Yeah.
And then just get off the stage and
there you go.
Go back to my little.
Should we fake an assassination? That would be great, wouldn't it?
Just like a. Yeah.
That would be good. Like, I just lose my mind. Fuck you! Like, I can't handle you're getting all the attention and I'm not, so I just fucking run up and shoot you. And
like Jack Ruby.
The problem is, I would probably get my head ripped off if I did that.
Yeah.
Even worse, they'd mess my hair up. So I'm not going to be that guy. Maybe Chad Lewis.
I think that joke would go over a lot of people's heads.
Probably
I don't think
would.
that it would work out. The police officers probably wouldn't.
Yeah, that would be a bad one.
Big fucking.
I don't know. Put it on the parking lot, as they say.
We'll see what. Yeah. We'll think we'll come back to it.
But no, I mean, I would say, like, look, man, all joking aside, I'm proud of you, man. 4 years, again, on an idea, and I tell you to your face, when you told me, I'm like, this will fucking go over well, won't it? And then you're like, hey, man, 3 hours later, you're like, I got 15,000 people on here.
Yeah, I woke up the next day, there was thousands of people in there, and it was just going crazy. And then I just had to, make a choice at that point to either let it fucking burn in hell or control it.
What's been the most gratifying thing about it? What makes you sit back and go, this was my idea, this was my baby? Well, I think going through COVID and seeing people kind of hang out, come together, do the mutual beer thing.
Yeah. I get a lot of people that you don't see post much at all, and they'll say something like, hey, being a part of this during the worst time in our entire lives 2020.
I loved it.
No, it was fucking great.
Oh
my God.
No traffic. Fucking Jesus.
Worked from
no
home.
lines anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't feel bad about drinking a beer at 9
You didn't
a.m.?
have to buy shit at the grocery store. You walk in, grab it, and walk out. Nobody's going to touch you.
Fuck no. I just cough on your way
Do you
out.
pay for that? Act like you're going to sneeze on them, and they're like, hey, man, take it.
Yep. Andale. So people will say, well, I mean, some people aren't built like us. Some people need that they're like, oh, stuck in their house.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
To hear people say that it really helped their spirits. I know there's several businesses that have said that they have survived because of the members of the group coming together to
tell.
To
like what? Do tell.
Certain. I mean, shit.
Well, you don't have to say names.
Well, look
but
at fucking. I mean, we did the Tip the Bill challenge. And we
True.
have 2 years ago we had well over $1 million worth of posted receipts that people were $1 million in fucking tips.
You're welcome, wait staff of various establishments.
So that a lot of servers will come up and say, "Hey, dude, this group and its members tipping the bill to me got me through," because there weren't a lot of people in fucking restaurants or bars.
Right.
So you have somebody come in that tips you $200. That's full day without having a full day.
And you made the news on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, we made it a couple times.
Nice.
But yeah, that, and then obviously, shit, all the hundreds of thousands of dollars we've given to families of sick children, and that's cool. And then there's people that got married and had kids off it. It's just really cool to kind of look back at the butterfly effect of it all.
Butterfly effect. Look at
I
you
love
going
that movie.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's like if I did
Ashen's best.
That's
the one where he wraps the umbilical cord around his neck at the end and he kills himself.
Yeah.
That's I know a few people. I wish they would have done that. I wish they would have done that, but
anyway, yeah,
names.
So that's cool. That's gratifying. That's cool to think about. But other than that, I don't know. What about you? What's the most gratifying thing that you've done today?
Today? Oh, fuck, man. Well,
you seem down today, so you have to.
I do.
You on the way in, you're saying you weren't feeling it. You're a little.
No, some days you wake up and you're like, I'm fucking on today. I could go on stage today. Yeah. And other days it's like I could go on stage, but I don't know if my shit's gonna really fly or not. I think it's a suit. Whenever I wear these, I feel like it's holding my superpowers back a little bit.
That is a lot of garment.
It is a lot of garment, but goddamn, this is a good suit, baby.
That's a good suit.
This is my go-to suit right here.
It's just a lot of garment.
I will tell you. So I am a board member of a wonderful child advocacy, which you're very familiar with them, Child Advocacy Center of Northeast Missouri. And we got to go pay homage to all the staff. So I'm just a board member. So my gig is to raise money. But these, the counselors and everybody involved, they're the ones dealing with the kids, listening to all these stories about, and I can't go into it, confidentiality shit, but it's not just like, oh, dad, fucking hit little Frankie too hard. No, it's like child trafficking and shit like that. And I'm the type where as soon as I hear one of these stories, I'm immediately going like this because I just start bawling. And then my reaction is we need to get the address of the person that did this, the perpetrator, and just go legitimately fuck them up. Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in a society that doesn't allow you to do that.
There's due process, unfortunately.
100%. Yeah, 100%. So I got to go buy them lunch, hear some stories and things like that. So that is the most gratifying thing I did today. Oh, and I held the door open for some lady at Circle K. She was very...
now that's the kind of stories we need.
Bitch didn't thank me, though. Yeah, which it just breaks down all confidence in humanity.
It really does.
You can't even say thank you,
It's like, what's wrong with you, lady?
That's why chivalry is dead. You guys never thank us for anything.
And you wish you could go back a couple minutes, a couple seconds, and just fucking hold it shut.
Yeah, so I just went and flicked a booger in her hair. So
that's nice of you.
Shout out to her.
That's nice of you. That child center shit is I've been to the tour there a couple times.
Tough,
I've been to the banquet or the benefits. I would gone with you to those, and that is
it's tough, dude. It's tough.
I mean, yeah. Those kids.
And imagine being one of the counselors that you're sitting here hearing these stories.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. So shout out to that whole crew. It's they do amazing work, and go check them out online.
Where at online?
Let me pull the website up.
See, you just tell them to go check them out online. You didn't even reiterate the name.
Google
again.
it.
The Child Center, Northeast Missouri.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So, what time are you going? Are you going with me tomorrow? Or are you gonna meet me there?
Are you driving the vet? Or?
Yeah, because the wife's gonna probably show up with the kids later on. I'm gonna get there a little early.
Is she gonna be able to fit those two kids in that Navigator?
Navigator.
Or whatever what does she have again? Yukon. The thing that can fit 15 fucking people in it. That thing.
The one she needed that she doesn't drive anymore.
That one.
Yeah.
Luckily, she doesn't listen, much like my wife doesn't listen. So we can
listen.
talk
We can
all
say
the shit.
We
should just start throwing some shit out.
Let's see if they listen.
What were the name of those two prostitutes that we picked up on the way here or whatnot?
And just like drop little hints to see if they yell at us.
All right. It is CACNEMO.org. Go check them out and donate some money if you're into combating child abuse and child sex trafficking, or, if you don't have a heart, don't. It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Anything helps.
Right to the point.
There it is.
But yeah, I mean, you could ride with me if you want to, or you can just meet me there. Parking's gonna be a thing, I'm sure. I could pick you up though; it's on the way.
Can I try putting a contact in again?
Oh my
tomorrow?
God! So
that really bothered me that I couldn't do that.
Yeah, so you just got your eyes are just raw dogging it every day. They're just good to go. No glasses, no contacts, no laser beam.
I'm old school, baby. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah,
I got contacts in. If I take these fucking things out,
you can't see
invisible.
far, you can't see close,
I can see
or you
up
can't
close,
see at
but
all.
you get about 2 feet from me, and it's like I'm underwater.
Really, that bad, huh? No shit.
Yeah.
It's got to help for a fist fight.
Well, if I'm wearing my contacts,
you're good.
I'm fucking eagle eyes. Like I can see.
Do you sleep with that shit in, or you take them out before?
No, I take it out.
So that thing that took me 5 minutes to not be able to pull off yesterday, you do that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be blind.
You saw how fast I did it too, though.
You saw how little fast I did it. How slow.
That was rough. Back in the day when I first started on it, took about months, like 2 months.
That was a mother fight. You don't realize how tough these little eyelashes are.
They want to come down. They want to drop.
The gatekeepers.
They want to drop. Well, what else? What's going on? What else we got? I know this. We haven't really prepared today because I've been so fucking swamped with this Frankie Martin's garden.
You need help with anything, or
no?
Okay. I was going to see if I could find somebody to help.
I appreciate you asking the day before. I mean, now that all the work's done.
Hey, man, anytime, dude. You know where to find me. You know where to find me.
It's like somebody that posted they just moved into their house. Hey, you need help moving?
Yeah.
No, I just did it. Oh.
I always do that shit. And the worst is when they go, yeah, I actually could help you. Fuck.
You got a truck?
That's the worst.
You helped me move into the house I'm in now, though.
And you lied to me, man. That was that was very early on in our. That's what a good buddy I am. I didn't know you that well, and you're like, hey, can you come help me? I got everything packed. We just need to move boxes. Dude, I got in, and I'm like, this fucking guy has not packed one goddamn thing.
I got you so good.
We're going to move the dryer. There's fucking clothes in it, and I'm
Still
just like,
you
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I got that dog fucking, scaring the shit out of me.
I got you pretty good with that.
That was a fun day, though. That was a fun day.
Yeah, you wore you put on one of Cassie's shirts.
I think that's the day Cassie's like, maybe he's not so douchey after all. I think she kind of
took a couple years.
Yeah, I think the first time I met her, she was kind of side-eyeing me a little bit, like, I don't know about this guy.
Hey everybody, we're gonna have Cam Jansen on soon, the hockey player. How the fuck do I hate these things? This damn microphone.
Jeff.
No, don't. He's gonna come busting in the door now.
Young
Jeffrey.
So Cam Jansen. Okay, there we go.
Sean Vincent's got us hooked up with him, so we'll figure out a day.
Boy, that Sean, he's a good dude, isn't he?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I knew Wild Sean, and I knew not Wild Sean, Tame Sean,
polar opposites.
Adult Sean, great guys all the way around.
Both of them.
Doesn't matter if you're partying on a 72-hour bender, or he's trying to get you on somebody on a podcast. That's just a good dude right there.
Just either way, just a good guy. Both of them. He's like 5.5 years sober. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. At that point, it's just like that's you. You know what I mean? It's not even. Yeah. It's your thing at that point.
Yeah. Shout out to anybody that's getting sober out there too. I don't got much.
I don't know. We gotta come up with something.
I ain't got much. I am. You ever just tired? You ever tired, boss? Dog tired?
Yeah.
Just all the time. Tired, man.
Like, you know what though? I'll tag you in a couple of videos that pop up on my Facebook now.
Is it Ivar?
No, it's not Ivar, but it's some inspirational son of a bitches that will talk about. It's. Not every day I want to do it because, again, going back to everybody's a social media influencer now, and you get somebody walking, it's just like, you know what, man? going on 5 hours of sleep. I didn't want to get out of bed, but you know what? It's all about the grind. I had to do it, and yada, yada, yada. I'll start tagging you in some of those. Yeah. But you do owe me an elevator trip, though, because of Ivar.
Ivar did tell
I went back and watched that, and I'm like, that motherfucker is so goddamn inspirational.
Yeah, you know, especially for being in that little box that he's supposed to be in.
I'm sending those. I'm just like, fuck, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at. I felt like reaching out to him going, dude, I hope you don't think I was doing that on purpose.
No, you said several different things. One was that, you know, he's supposed to be in a little box.
You know what I mean? Society puts you in a little box. But I said it, and I'm just like, oh, fuck off, Tim.
Yeah, you got to be
idiot.
No, everybody knows you didn't mean it. You're not clever enough.
I love you, Ivar. Yes,
pick him up.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, but the fucking elevator, I'll do that. I'll do the elevator. I'm going to do that this week.
Nice.
I'm going to come down to your office.
There you go.
That's
no, fuck that,
away.
Dude. We're like going up into the arch. You're not going to do
the arch.
First floor to second floor, you bitch. No, we're gonna do it big.
In the arch where you're sitting in an acorn and you're going fucking 632
So you've
feet
been up it before. So you've done it before, which
Yeah.
means you can do it again.
And you're just in this, you can't stand up.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking
takes like
about.
5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's breathing. You just, that's all you got to do. A little deep breathing.
That thing got fucking stuck.
Stop looking at that.
Well, it's just my wife. Are you on the podcast? Like, yes.
Call her. Call her. Get her on.
I mean, I really should. Like, gosh. Anyway, like I told you I was doing this. I just anyway.
Love
her,
you, Cassie.
Love her so much. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. What do you think of this outfit?
I'm probably gonna wear something very similar to it.
Really?
But if we're playing volleyball, shirtless, bitch.
Yeah, like
shirtless.
Iceman.
Yeah.
Iceman and Maverick.
I do not do what I do to not go fucking shirtless. So yeah, I'm gonna flex the shit out of that. Oh yeah, why not?
Any chance you can.
At least I admit it though, right?
Your belly.
I'm not the douche like, oh yeah, I forgot my shirt. Like,
well,
really?
You look great for 48.
Why? Thank you, sir. When's
your birthday? March.
October 20th.
What'd I say? March.
Yeah, you just pull that out of your ass.
I had a 1 in 12 shot.
There you go.
1 in 12.
There you
shot. Go. Yeah, 48 though. You do look fantastic for 48.
Thank you.
And yes, the other day I went to your office and you popped the trunk to your car, and you had fucking 10 different protein powders.
Shout out to Supplement Superstore. I got half that fucking place in the backseat of my Jeep.
You had 2 duffel bags full of fucking gym clothes and
shit and fucking right. Let's go.
Weights, all that. So. You're working for it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the goddamn thing.
You're working for it. And you're earning it.
Thank you.
And honestly, I believe you probably have 50 more years in you. You don't want that, I know.
I do not want that.
You're 75 and clock out of 75 kind of guy.
If something comes out tomorrow and it's like you're never going to age again, fuck, I'll live to be 100. You know, like I'll live for another 100 years. Yeah. What scares me is that you're in the wheelchair, Biden. You know, and again, not trying to get political.
You can go.
If I am anywhere close to having that guy's mobility, if you're a true friend, push me down a fucking flight of stairs.
For sure, yeah.
And then accidentally hit me in the head with a brick.
But the thing is, you're doing the right things, and you have, it's not, so the shit that you're doing, like when you eat right, you work out, you take care of yourself, you're not going to end up that way.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
if you do,
not. It's because your fucking cat tripped you and you busted a tooth out.
There it is.
Like that,
there it is.
Like
shout out to Monkey.
Yeah, that fucking thing. That was funny.
Remember that?
Oh, your tooth just, front tooth gone. God. But no, I think that I think you got a good. You're going to be Uncle Jerry.
That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for.
Out, my Uncle Jerry goes out dancing, 80-something fucking years old.
That man is living life.
He's full Sicilian, just like you.
Yes, yes.
He'll head out there and he just does.
When I saw him at the Kentucky Derby party, I fucking tap him on the shoulder. He turns around, and I know this move because I do know this move. I do this move. Taps me on the shoulder. He turns around. He's like, "Hey, there he is," and I'm like, "You have no fucking idea who I am, do you?" And he goes, "No, what's your name again?" I go, "Tim." "Where do I know you from?" "I know Brandon." "I mean Brian."
Who's Brandon?
And then when I said Brian, "Yeah, how you doing?" And he kind
of
shook my hand. We took a picture, and he turned right back around and went back to work like a goddamn surgeon on that 45-year-old fucking cougar he was working on.
He brings them to Christmas. He brings them to Christmas.
He pulls them. I'm telling you. I've seen that man in the wild.
He is 82 probably, and he pulls 40-year-olds.
The first 2 times, so I've met him 3 times. First 2, both at funerals, And that man does not turn it off. You're talking to him, and he goes, "Look at that one over there." Like, okay, all right.
Anyway, that's who I think that's you. I mean, he's 35 years older than you.
We need to hook Uncle Jerry with Daddy Jerry together. Can you imagine them two fucking running around? How old is Uncle Jerry?
Like 82.
82? Okay, my dad's 68. Close enough. That's like you and I.
Damn, your dad had you when he was what, 20?
20, 19, 20. Yeah, somewhere around
21, 22 when I had my first kid. Yeah, no, I think they probably know each other. Salvatore's or something.
Yeah, but we need to get them to join forces.
Oh, for sure.
They get their own podcast going.
Yeah, and shout out to Uncle Frankie. I know he's watching too.
Yeah.
God love him. God bless you, Uncle Frankie.
I need to call him, see if he's going to go tomorrow.
That would be great.
Do you want that? All right. We need to check with Cottleville, make sure he's not like
bring him all.
Make sure he's allowed within city limits.
Bring him on down. Yeah. Bring him on down. That guy watches every fucking one of our.
Hey,
if it's not out Wednesday mornings, Monday mornings, I don't see it. Where's it at?
Frankie is a great uncle, big fan of me. You are fucking, believe me, way ahead of me on the I love you list than I am with Frankie.
Never met the guy.
Big fan, loves you to death.
Well, he's shared all my shit for years
I will
years.
reach out to him.
Yeah. And if he doesn't respond to you, I'll take care of it.
That would be hilarious. He probably won't. That would be hilarious. So yeah, I'm not allowed in Cottleville for another 2 years.
Can't get there. Can't do it. But no, So I don't know. I'm excited for tomorrow, but also it is a fucking lot of work.
Yeah.
Talking to, and I love talking to him, but it's a lot of work.
Now, do you feel like you're going to have to go up and talk to everybody?
I like to try to as much as possible.
Are you going to feel bad when you don't know anybody's name whatsoever?
I know a lot of them. Any of them can attest to this. I am good at
You are good at that.
And they'll be like,
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Like that guy that we ran into at Pub and Grill.
Which one?
The guy that came up and he started talking to you, and you're like, "Hey, man, how you been?" Blah blah blah. And he walks. I go, "Yeah, but what's that guy's name?" You're like, "I have no fucking idea."
I think he had me confused with somebody else too. I don't know. You ever have that happen?
Yeah, he knew who you were. Not a lot of people floating around with Beetlejuice tattoos on their hand. Yeah, he fucking.
That's actually
with pink nails.
That's actually the mayor of Chicago.
You got something going on? Like you got the pink nails? Like, are you starting a band or what? Yeah.
What was the first thing I said? I said, my kid painted my nails last night.
No, I know.
I didn't know how hard they were to take off.
How hard of a fight did you put up on that? Or
nothing.
Is that one of those you've been waiting for it? You know,
I was like, pink, fine.
Yes, you can pierce my nose. Go ahead.
Belly button.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you don't have any piercings. You don't have.
I used to have my tongue pierced.
That's exactly.
That was.
If you fucking
would
sat
you imagine
me down,
that?
If you sat me down and said, I had something pierced, what was it, Brandon?
Hey,
I would have said tongue.
I was bored on a lunch break. We were right by a piercing place, and I went and I got my tongue pierced.
What does Chris Rock say? If a girl has her tongue pierced, she'll probably suck your dick.
Probably.
If a guy has his tongue pierced, he'll probably suck your dick.
Nope.
I'm just saying. That's what he said.
Hey, what happens in Alton stays in Alton.
Alton.
That's where I got it done.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Alton. I like Grafton especially. All right. You got anything you want to throw out there?
I got nothing, man. I'm excited about tomorrow. Bring your fucking sunblock because it's going to be, 117 degrees? It's going to be hot.
Yeah. I think it's at a high of 90. These people they're going to be like, this is Wednesday when they're listening to this.
True.
I hope you guys had fun.
I keep forgetting that.
Hope you guys had fun a couple days ago at Frankie Martin's garden. Thanks for showing up. It was a great turnout.
Thank you for the crazy guy for actually showing up and wanting to fight Brandon.
Yeah, thank you for being there, pal.
What would you do if you got there and he's sitting at my table?
I'd be like, just get it over with.
Hey, man, just meet the guy. He's really fucking cool. He wants to apologize.
Yeah, that fucking be it. Oh, another shout out to John Morgan, Premium Cabinets. We went to their showroom in Fenton.
You got Alzheimer's?
Beautiful.
That's what we led with.
I like to finish.
Just talked about that 33 minutes
we're gonna have to edit that out, John. Sorry, we don't want to give you too much.
No. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
Jesus. Anyway, beautiful showroom. A lot of cool shit in there.
Go fuck your kitchen up just to have this guy come in and redecorate it. That place was fucking nice.
It's not that shit you think is overpriced too. It's not like that high. It's high end for a fair price. So.
And I'm glad he was so fucking cool. Because the last thing I wanted to do was go hang out. Like, man, is this guy? I called you and I go, hey, is this guy like super religious or what? You're like, you're gonna fucking love him. This guy is awesome. I know, I loved him. Not that I'm against anybody like super religious, but I feel like we can't be us in front of somebody. Like, do me a favor, don't cuss, don't make any like.
Yeah.
So should I just not go?
That would have, I wouldn't have took you.
Right.
I know where to take you and where to not take you.
There you go.
Okay?
Thank you.
I got you figured out.
We'll talk about that one offline because that one kind of felt serious and I'm a little hurt by it.
You're in my top two. Okay.
Thank you.
You said I was in your top two. You're in my top two.
You are.
All right.
You're number one in my top two.
Okay. Well, you're number one in my top two then from now on.
Let's go.
All right. That's it. So thanks for being here and listening. If you don't mind sharing this podcast, we would like that very much. We're on Spotify at The End Is Near / Drink Beer, YouTube at Beer Fan Podcast, Apple, The End Is Near / Drink Beer. Just share it out, okay? Please. I will see if you share it out, and I will personally thank you.
Like, tag, do all that other fun techie shit.
Yeah, we're just having fun here. I know this. Sometimes we're all over the place, but this. I mean, if you listen to this, I think our 18th episode.
Yeah, this is like a fucking case study for fucking ADHD. Is what this is.
We don't have any notes. Okay, we just come in. This is what it's like to hang out with Tim and Brandon.
It's like, off the cuff, bitches.
As soon as half the time we'll have the cameras going, or we'll just sit down and not everything's on yet, and I'll be like, "Stop! We can't talk about that yet."
You know what though? Thank God they edit when we initially get into this room and start talking. There's probably 3 hours worth of that's going to ruin our lives if that were ever to get posted.
So yeah.
Think Joey holds on to that? He fleeces
he's got
us.
it.
He tries to fleece us for more money, and he just sends us a fucking a mash tape of all the people we're fucking talking shit about. Like, yep.
You didn't know the
and then his Venmo. And then his Venmo.
Yeah. And also shout out to the Amish. Obviously,
love the Amish.
Shout out to the Amish.
Love the Amish
from last week. Follow up from last week's episode.
Fucking beard game strong.
Yeah.
Great carpenters.
So, talk to you every Wednesday. Catch us with more shit like this.
Thank you guys for all coming on Saturday.
That was a good time.
3 days ago.
Yeah, thanks for being there. We had fun. This is going to confuse some people.
It is.
At the end. All right. Love you. Bye.
I'm confused. Later.
Huge thank you to our studio sponsor, John Morgan, and the entire Premium Cabinets family for helping make this podcast possible. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you're following the podcast on all platforms so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Don't forget to join the End Is Near, so Let's Drink Beer Facebook group to make sure you stay prepared for the end of days. Till next time.